My single best piece of advice for kettlebell beginners. If you're a beginner, you're gonna want to stick around and watch this video. Let's jump right into it. My single best tip and piece of advice for a beginner to kettlebell training is to learn the 5 kettlebell basics. Because in learning the kettlebell basics, you're gonna be able to learn proper kettlebell technique, build strength, protect your back, do the exercises safely and do them well. And so you can then take that and learn other kettlebell exercises down the road the right way. So what are the 5 kettlebell basics? The first one is the deadlift. The second one is the swing. The third one is the kettlebell goblet squat. And then the fourth is the clean, and then finally the press. And today I'm going to show you how to do those properly. I'm going to break down my top tips for each of those. Let's jump right into it. First one's going to be the kettlebell deadlift. So the deadlift, the key tip I have on this one is setting it up right. So you want to have the kettlebell right by your heels, okay, not by your toes, not too far up, not too far back. It's a deadlift, so you want to be able to hinge down into that position, okay? So you want to hinge. So hinging, once you learn the deadlift, then you can go on to the swing. So this is important that you learn this. So the bow's going to be right by your heels. So you're going to hinge, pack your shoulders, grab the handle, stand up tall. All right, back here, pack those shoulders, stand up tall. Another important thing to remember with the kettlebell deadlift is power breathing. So you want to, once you're set up here, pack your shoulders, grab the handle, break the bell apart, pretend like you're breaking the bell apart. It's going to activate your lats, and the breath should be all the way to the top. Lock your legs, lock your knees, everything's locked to the top. Come down, reset right back where you picked it up by your heels, just like that, okay? That's the kettlebell deadlift. Next one, next progression is the kettlebell swing. Because once you do the kettlebell deadlift correctly, you're doing the deadlift, you have it down, okay? Hinge down, power up. Hinge down, power up. The only difference between the deadlift and the swing is the direction or the place of the kettlebell. It's the same movement, it's the same pattern. So like I just showed you, deadlift, power it up. Swing is power it up. Same hinge, same power, movement, except the bow's in a different place, therefore it's going to go a different direction. Instead of up with the deadlift, it's hiked back and it's going to swing forward with the swing. Okay, let's jump into the swing real quick. So some key tips for the swing are to set up right. So you want to make sure you set up with the kettlebell. My 5 top setup tips real quick are foot space from the bow. Foot space to foot space and a half, all right? Feet should be shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out, okay? And from here, here's a top tip. Pay attention to this, this is important. Core engagement, abs engagement. You want to be able to brace your core to support your back while you're doing those swings. So after the foot space away, feet shoulder width apart, you're going to do a slight crunch, engage your core, hold that, then find your hinge, next step, okay? Reach between your thighs, make sure you have enough space, then you grab the bow, tilt it back. Pack the shoulders, abs are still engaged, and then you just hike it back and explode it up. Stand as fast as you can up. So you hike it back, stand up tall. Come down, hike it back, stand up tall. Okay? Stand up tall. You want to make sure you set up right. So the top tip for the swing is setting up correctly. Foot space away, feet shoulder width apart. Engage your core, activate your abs. Then you're going to make sure you have enough space. You grab that bell, but the handle's tilted back. That's why you had that space. Foot space away. Pack your shoulders, but pretend you're breaking the bell apart. Then you simply just hike it back and stand up tall. Power breathe. It all stems from the deadlift. Once you get that deadlift down, you're able to take that same movement into the swing. okay? Those are the first two. Next one is a ballistic exercise, a leg focused exercise. Fires your abs, get you stronger overall. What is that? It's the goblet squat. Okay, the goblet squat, so I catch my breath real quick, is an exercise that you're holding the bell right in front of you. It's like a front squat, okay? The bell, it's important here. Here's a tip for this one. It goes, of course, it's gonna be set up, but the main tip is while you're doing the squat. So the bell you want when you're doing a goblet squat, ooh, get my heart down, by your toes, hypo catch it. So it's gonna shoot up. So you remember the same deadlift pattern you learned? When you're doing the deadlift, you wanna apply that here, and instead of deadlifting up, you're going to hypo catch it up. That's the hypo catch. Okay, that's important that you get that down before you do the goblet squat. So that's why it builds deadlift, swing, then the hypo catch for the goblet squat. So first step is getting the belt up into what's called the double rack position. Up, it's right here. Hold the handle, double rack, right on your chest, okay? And then your feet, shoulder width apart, slightly pointed out. This is important here. You're gonna pull yourself down, not drop, pull with your legs. This is important right here. As you drive up, I want you to drive your heels together, corkscrew them together, like you're trying to drive them together. Not literally, but you're trying to, which is gonna activate the outside of your quads, and it's gonna keep your knees nice and going outward instead of bowed in. So it's like this, up. Then you come down. While your chest is up, abs are engaged. Naturally, your abs are gonna fire because they're trying to prevent you from falling forward. You pull down. Every single rep is focused. Pull, power, lock it up. So that's the goblet squat. Key tips, hypo catch it well. Sit up strong with on the front of your chest. Position your feet. Pull down, and that key tip as you're powering it up is corkscrew those heels, drive your heels together. It's gonna keep your heels out. You know you're doing it right when you can feel your outside of your quad, the vastus lateralis here. It's gonna activate, it's gonna keep your knees out instead of bowing in, okay? So it should be nice and along, it should stack on that ankle, okay? It's okay if your knee passes your toe, that's fine. You want that actually. And you want your feet about 10-15 degrees out, not straight ahead, out so you can open those hips up when you're doing the squat. Okay, that's the goblet squat. Those are the top first three. Next are the clean and the press. So let's get to the clean. Why is the clean important? Because so you can press the bell, but also it's its own exercise. It's gonna build biceps, it's gonna build stronger biceps. It's gonna teach you how to tame the bell and get into a nice smooth racked position without banging the forearm. But it's also gonna allow you to do exercises like the front squat and the press. You have to get the bell into this rack position first before you can do that. That's why the clean's important. And it's its own exercises. If you do multiple rep cleans, you're gonna elevate your heart rate, you're gonna increase your heart rate, you're gonna train your biceps, and you're gonna just get a workout with it. The clean itself as its own exercise. Of course, there's a swing clean, there's the dead clean from the floor. So straight from the floor, drop it down. And if you're really a brand new beginner, you're starting out with the basic clean exercise, which is the cheat clean, getting it so other hand underneath the bell. So other hand assisting, helping you cheat the bell up. So scooped underneath, this hand's on top. The bell it's going to be cleaned to, you simply bring to the rack position. Okay, up and around. Okay. Up and around. So that's the cheat clean. Then there's the dead clean and the floor clean. The one tip I want to point out here with the clean is pulling that elbow back. So to clean it into that position, so it's not flying up and banging your forearms, and we're gonna avoid that. You wanna pull the elbow back. You're taming the bell, okay? So instead of just yanking it up and all that momentum and energy comes up, it's gonna have to land somewhere. You tame it by pulling the elbow back. So as you pull it off the ground, your elbow snaps back and you simply rotate the wrist, roll it. So watch my elbow come back and I roll it around. Okay, elbow back, roll it around. Didn't bang my forearm. That slight pull back makes a huge difference in where the bell goes, okay? Or you can even swing clean it. Same thing, elbows coming back, hands rolling around. So it should roll down, roll around, roll down, roll around, okay? I want to point out where the power is coming from though. Remember the deadlift in the beginning? So that's where it comes from. That's that same hinge. That hinge power from the deadlift is the same hinge power in the clean. That's why I gotta learn the deadlift first. Okay? So again, hinge, deadlift, same thing, hinge, clean. You're not gonna be able to curl it up. The clean is not a curl. It's not a grind. It's a ballistic power move. Yes, you are curling and rotating, but the power comes from the hips and glutes, which is what you learn at step 1, getting that strong deadlift down. Okay? Woo! It definitely gets your heart rate up. So, which leads me to the 5th one, the press, the military press. Okay, full body exercise, powerful exercise. It engages your full body. You're not just sitting down and doing shoulder presses on a bench. You're standing, your whole body's engaged. You're bracing that weight. Your body is the bench, your body is the support, because it's channeling, it's engaged. Your core, your quads are locked, your glutes, everything's tight. You're squeezing this other fist and you're powering it up. It's a full body exercise. It's not just a shoulder exercise. But you first have to learn how to get the balance to the clean properly, because the better you're clean, the better your press. The poorer you're clean, your press isn't gonna be good because you're losing all that energy. Okay, so you wanna get a good clean down. Once you get that good clean down, they can go on and do strict, strong, excellent presses. So once you clean the bell up, couple tips here. You're gonna lock in. So it's what I call lock in. So I want you to lock in the energy you generate from the ground from cleaning that bell up. Lock it in. So after you clean it, you're pulling the elbow back into that rack position. This fist locks down, your abs lock, your quads, your glutes, everything tight, and then you press it up. Lock it in, then explode it up. Okay, looks like this. Lock, press it up. Okay, you can do multiple presses. Or what I like, re-cleaning presses. Generate that energy. Great exercise in itself, the cleaning press. Clean, lock, press. Clean, lock, press. You can floor clean it. Lock, press. Okay. Again, good clean equals good press. A tip with the press here is after you lock it in, you're squeezing this fist, your abs are engaged, like I said, your whole body's locked. You wanna breathe right, you're power breathing. So you're not just, because your abs and your core will relax if you do that. What you're doing is, just like you would, for the deadlift or the swing, power breathe, you wanna power breathe that bell up, squeezing, it's a grind, you press, 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 press strong, and then you wanna lock your elbow at the top, right by your elbow. Elbow right by your ear, straight up. And then, as you come down, you're pulling it down, like you're doing a pull-up. Pull it down, engage your lat, this big back muscle you have right here, you're pulling it onto that lat. Okay, and then you can either press up again, or re-clean and do it again. So again, it looks like this, good strong clean. Lock, press, lock that elbow up, straight up. Triceps are engaged. You can even make a candlestick with this hand to engage your triceps even more. And then you pull it down, reload, press it up, lock it out, pull it down, or you can re-clean and reload. Either way. Make sure each rep is done under control, slow, steady, powerful, not fast and furious, all right? Those are my 5 top exercises, top kettlebell basic exercises that any kettlebell beginner should learn how to do. Those are the top I recommend. Those are the top ones. If you learn these, you can learn all the other kettlebell exercises because you have a strong foundation. All right. Once you learn these, you can apply it to a workout. You can actually do a workout series. And speaking of that, I have a full 10-minute full body kettlebell workout series that involves these exercises and a couple others for free. KB10 in the comments. Comment below KB10 if you want that. I'll shoot that over to you. Grab that. You can start doing full body kettlebell workout, 1 bell, 10 minutes. These exercises, get in, get out, get it done. So if you want that, KB10 in the comments, let me know. Otherwise, learn these 5 basics. Learn them properly, learn them correctly. If you have any questions, in the comments, shoot me a coaching question. Just put KB coaching, ask away. I'll help you out how to learn each of these exercises, learn them properly and safely. And while you're at it, when you're in the comments, let me know what your favorite exercise is in the comments, or one that you're maybe having a challenge with or you're trying to learn and you're a little bit stuck on. I want to help you and coach you through that. So thanks for watching this video. Again, KB10 if you want my full 10-minute full body kettlebell workout. I'll shoot that over to you. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Keep training strong. Keep learning the kettlebell basics, the fundamentals, the foundation. Build it strong, build it well, and I'll help you and coach you along the way. Comment below KB coaching and let me know what you need, what you can do with that. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Keep training strong, keep getting after it, keep learning, keep growing, keep getting better. Enjoy the process and train.